And Josh gave me a new GoPro camera. One of the things I didn't like about my old GoPro camera was it didn't seem to hardly pick up any sound. I think this one's better. I would like to be able to put it on, wear it down to the water, fish in it, because if y'all been watching, and some of you do, you've seen me fishing, and it's not that interesting. Picture some guy there throwing a rod out and reeling it back in. That's about all you get. So I thought I'd go out and try fishing with this on. I think it's a great time to do it because it's been raining and it's just quit. I think the fish might be biting in a situation like this. Now, on the way down, I'm going to talk about this wire that you may or may not see that runs along the ground here. One of the things I did, look at that cool flower right there. Just great. I love that kind of thing. One of the things I did, look at these flowers. Oh, life is just full of so many beautiful things. I've got these little light bulbs that I bought some time ago that are like, they're extraordinarily bright. They're LED bulbs. They don't pull much energy. Just like a 30 watt bulb, it pulls like 300 watts of power, or you know, is equivalent to that. And you know how when you go to Disney World, and by the way, since I'm talking about Disney World, I'll give a shout out to Eric Polston. Working at Disney World for 30 years. His picture's up on the Book of Face. Bless his heart, he's a good man. He made that one limestone place sign for my house some time ago. But anyway, him and his wife's been on Facebook and celebrating his 30 years at Disney. But these bulbs here, when they're on, they're really bright. If you've ever been to a place like Disney World, you know, a lot of times they'll put a light behind the trees so that it lights up the trees, but you can't actually see the light bulb, and it just kind of makes it glow come out from the wooded area. Well, I've done the same thing here. Now, I've got cords stretched all the way to the house and back, and it's pretty temporary, but I like this. I like having this option. I would literally like to be able to just bury a wire all the way to the house, have some plug-ins down here, flip a switch up there, and have it light up back here. Because it's such a cool look. So I've been playing with it, even though it's not well or permanently hooked up. I've been playing with that to see what it would look like. So we're going to walk down to the boat where the fishing pole is, and I left my pole sitting there. I bought me a new little open face reel, by the way, a little Shakespeare. When I was a kid, a very nice gentleman in our church bought and gave me a Mitchell 300 and taught me how to use it. Man, I love that reel. I used it for years and years. And then he got killed in a bad car accident. But when I was fishing, I was thinking about my old Mitchell 300, and I went to the place where they sell fishing stuff, and they had this little Shakespeare rig for 20 bucks with a fold-up reel, and it's pretty handy. I thought, well, let's try that. So I put it on here the other day, and I was using it, and it was working good. Woods are beautiful down here, by the way. I think Josh might have said that this GoPro is supposed to have like an anti-vibration thing. I'm hoping so, because otherwise the picture y'all are getting right now is going to be all jumpy and joggly. But this is partially an opportunity for me to try to get some half-decent video and learn how to use this camera and everything. So, well, the water's still as glass. Perfect time to go fishing. I love to. I don't know. I think I've got a sense of when the fish are biting. I don't necessarily think they're biting now, but I think it's a good opportunity to come and see. I see the water's disturbed over here. Usually that's a sign that they're jumping. A lot of times after it rains, they'll come around and up in the coves looking for anything that might have washed down in through the streams and stuff. I see that water, how the water has been disturbed right out there. Yeah. It's raining a little bit. I don't care. I'm going to click on the bilge pump and pump water out of here. You can see the water running out over there. That's a good thing to do. Run that till it runs dry. Oh, did you see that? A fish just jumped right next to where I threw my line there. Ooh. That bodes well.